We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. TJ Antone will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of...
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at-bat.
Antone, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Throw over to first. Hey. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Line drive to center field. Reynolds has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's Tommy Lestella now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Popped him up. Olsen has a play. 2 gone. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, who comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 0-2 home, and he got him. The A's strand 1. It's the A's nothing. Tigers coming up. Major League Baseball on the show. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Laureano will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. Talk about a hot streak. He's hitting exactly 500 over his last 10 games. Obviously a guy you want to stay away from if you're on the mound. And I'm really interested to see if he stays on top of his game in this one.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Olson is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Second inning set to go, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Mark Canha comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Sean Murphy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Next up for Detroit, number 49, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
2-0 count. The pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotti, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Elvis Vizcaíno.
Stepping in now, Elvis Vizcaíno, and on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
In now, Brian O'Neill. Grossman is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Scope. Here's the first pitch to him. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Into the box, Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Grossman, once a Minnesota Twin, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Tony Kemp is on deck. Strike taken up in the zone. And he's able to lay off there for ball four. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Stepping into the box, Tony Kemp. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy Lestella. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their 3rd turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Jeimer Candelario is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The batter, number 49.
Now to the plate, number 49. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Chris Davis looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. One and one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Candelario on third with 2 out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now batter, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Kenna retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Tigers 5 and the A's. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Candelario in foul ground. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit. or at least force him out of the game.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he fouls this one off. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Grounded to third. This could be two. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Up next,
striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fouled off. The 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Murphy.
Next up for the A's, Sean Murphy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he gets ahead 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Murphy is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They're down 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Elvis Vizcaíno.
The designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits?
And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
At the plate, Brian O'Neill. Strike taken. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
This pitch is popped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Scope. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now a flare out toward right center. Kemp ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
The batter.
Wow, he's getting a visit from the pitching coach, but I think it's a little too late for him to turn things around. I mean, he's given up 6 runs, so I'm not sure how much the talking is going to help. He just doesn't have it today.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers do. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now batting, Ramon Laureano. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Chopper to short, fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Hit hard down the line. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 49. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll scramble back to first safely. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Here's Chris Davis now. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Grossman is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Grossman is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Tony Kemp. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Designated hitter, Tommy.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Lestella. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-1 to Tommy Lestella.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chapman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Marcus Semien is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Back up the middle. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 7-1. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Elvis Vizcaíno. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Stepping in, Brian O'Neill. In his career against Mike Minor, he's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Minor into the windup. First pitch on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 7 and the A's 1. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mark Canha.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Low. I think that was the slurve there. 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Aaron Luke comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 19, Aaron Luke.
3-1. Lou is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Onto the bullpen roof and gone.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Sean Murphy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So striding in, Reese Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Striding in, Victor Reyes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Fielded cleanly. And he's safe.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
He's set and the pitch. Jeimer Candelario started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. 0-1 count and the pitch down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
TJ McFarland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, number 49. Simeon's got it to second for one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Chris Davis next to bat. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's wide and he's in there with the stolen base.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Now back.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotti. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
He's going,
looking to minimize the damage here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Robbie Grossman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Tommy.
So now to the plate, Tommy Lestella, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch popped up. Olson over to his right. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Still 8-2. So coming to the plate, Elvis Vizcaíno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Elvis Vizcaíno.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Kenna is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brian O'Neill. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. On to first, and a great play there by the A's third baseman. And as a legendary Bay Area voice may have said, holy Toledo. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brandon Morrow takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Good battle. Count remains full. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Hit back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Sean Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first base,
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with one away. Ball one, well below the zone. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Davis. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-2 tonight's final. The Detroit Tigers slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. T.J. Antone earned his 9th win of the year. Jesus Luzardo permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. The Pirates have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Drew Smyly is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Pops this one up. Yastrzemski coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Garver playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The left fielder.
Striding into the box, Adam Duvall. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Reyes is there to put it away for out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and the next at bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels. Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. In now, Alec Mills. And there he goes towards second. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Reynolds, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner going a second time. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Smiley is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. On the ground near home. And there's one down now.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side if you know your guys punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the out.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Slater's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
First and second now, one man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. One there. Relay to Belt, they get two, and that'll end the inning.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs, and he thinks that adding some athleticism and the ability to get into scoring position via the stolen base could help them get more run-scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league in both categories, guys, so we'll see if they make some adjustments to address those areas going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Posey is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Bishop. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Drew Smiley. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Fouled off. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is underneath this one. One down. Riding in once again, Adam Duvall. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now the 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here comes the first pitch. Austin Slater stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC, he was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Brandon Belt is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit hard back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 2 and the Giants. So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here now's the pitcher, Alec Mills. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Crawford to his left. He's there. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Iglesias, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the bleachers and gone.
Well, that pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Brandon Crawford will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Reyes is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box, Hunter Bishop. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next to the Pirates.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Line drive to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Evan Longoria is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Evan Longoria.
Jimmy Cordero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. They'll come in with an average down to 230, 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. No offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Donovan Solano. He was a ground out victim last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Austin Slater comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Digging in once again, Brandon Belt 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Seared down the first baseline. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one. Our score remains 2-1. Tyler Beatty is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day there.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Pirates move in front now 4-1.
With one swing at a bat, he puts himself in the 20-20 club. I'm not going to hate on it. Not my style. But a lot of guys are hitting 20 bombs in the game today. What impresses me the most, when he gets on the base paths, he changes the entire game.
The third baseman.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Adrian Rivera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Adrian Rivera.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Pirates do get. Aaron Bummer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Last half of the seventh here. And digging in is the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And that's in there for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilmer Flores becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Brandon Crawford stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
To Crawford for one. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
The batter.
Digging in, Luke Voigt, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Trevor Cahill gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
In the dirt here. Throw is up the line as it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. This is foul right side. The 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the strand a couple. But they lead it 4-1. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-2, the count to Posey. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Hunter Bishop is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Mauricio Dubon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
Into the box, Donovan Solano.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 4 and the Giants 1. Reyes Maranta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adam Duvall is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Drilled to the left side. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
And before a first pitch to the plate, the move to first.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Here's Miguel Sano. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and out of here.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And now Brian Reynolds in the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Crawford onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Colin Moran will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Pirates, number 19, Colin Moran.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one's off the 5th archway. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a line drive. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Runner goes for third. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Keala takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Leading off the inning, Austin Slater, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home. Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Fouled off. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. His past history with Keala. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike here for the Giants. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alec Mills earns win number 7 on the season. Drew Smiley pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt.